Am I under arrest?
For now.
I'm under arrest?
Yeah, I'll explain everything, but before I explain myself to you, before we talk to each other.
In the cold and unforgiving setting of a police interrogation room, it's a battle of wits between the suspect and the police. What you're about to witness is a masterclass in psychological warfare, where Jeff Pearson, a known heroin addict, defies the system in a way that has become legendary. This is not just an interrogation, it's a game of survival, where one wrong move could mean years behind bars.
I need to read your rights, okay?
What am I under arrest for?
Well, like I said, I need to read your rights first. Obviously, the charge is robbery, okay?
Notice how Jeff begins by asking if he's under arrest. This might seem like a simple question, but it's actually a critical moment. Jeff is trying to gauge his legal standing right from the start. If he's not under arrest, he knows he has the right to leave. This is a tactic everyone should keep in mind during any police interaction.
Yeah, I'll explain everything.
I'm under arrest for robbery?
You are, but let me read your rights real quick, okay? And then I'll explain it all to you. Is that okay? You let me do that real fast? All right, Jeff. Can you read with me? Just read in your head, okay? Before we ask you any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to the lawyer for advice before we question you, and have him or her with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and you want one, a lawyer will be provided for you. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time that you want until you talk to the lawyer. Does that make sense? You've probably heard these before, haven't you? Does that make sense? Do you understand your rights? Do you understand your rights, Jeff? Yes or no? You understand?
We're getting paid more than you are, so we can sit here for a long time, man.
I just need you to answer me yes or no. Do you understand your rights? Let's get through that question. Do you understand what I read you? Did you comprehend what I read you? Jeff, I'm just here to talk to you and figure out what happened and move you on out of here, at least some of it. So do you understand the rights I read to you?
If you got something that says you didn't do this robbery, this is your chance to talk to us.
Okay, good cop.
No, usually I'm the prick.
You look like the prick.
I am.
Jeff, do you understand your rights? Yes or no? I'm not asking if you want to talk to me at this point. I just want to know, do you understand what I read to you?
So am I under arrest?
Yes, you're under arrest.
Get me back to the cell. I don't talk to you motherfuckers.
Okay, fair enough. You change your mind? You want to talk to this?
Police reads Jeff his Miranda rights. It's clear that Jeff knows the drill. He's been through the system before, and he knows exactly how to play this game. His silence isn't just defiance, it's a strategy. The police leans back, trying to appear relaxed, but this posture gives away more than intended. It shows that Jeff's silence is already unnerving the police.
You want a Coke?
Yeah.
You gonna be able to pop it open, or you need me to?
I need methadone.
You need methadone?
Yeah, you guys can get me that methadone.
I don't have any. Do you have a medication for it, or a prescription for it? Or?
No.
What do you need methadone for?
Because I'm a fucking junkie, and you guys, I can't get no methadone. I'm gonna go through withdrawal here in a minute.
Where do you usually get your methadone from?
I don't get it. I get heroin.
How long you been using heroin?
Long time, buddy.
10 years? 15 years?
I hardly been alive that long. What are you trying to talk to me about here?
Talk to you about what happened last night.
Notice the soda can. It's a small gesture, but it's a psychological tool. The police's hope that by offering Jeff something he wants, they might soften him up. But Jeff, even in the midst of withdrawal, knows better. He's aware that every small act of kindness comes with strings attached.
Look, here's the deal. Either you're in a bad set of circumstances, or you went and committed an armed robbery last night.
Yeah, right? I'm in a shitty, wrong place at wrong time, obviously. I didn't commit no fucking armed robbery.
All right, then let's talk about this. Let's
I don't talk to the police, man.
I think it's in your best interest to.
How?
Man.
I don't talk
you're
to
sitting
police.
here. Okay.
I've been through the system, buddy. I know how
I know
it
you
works.
have. I know you have.
You're
Jeff.
not my friend.
I'm not your friend.
You're trying to fucking get me. Or you're
No,
trying
I'm not trying to get
all
you.
you're trying to get is some fucking stupid ass fucking confession, and you're not gonna get one.
Jeff, I'm not going to get a confession out of you for nothing.
Exactly, because I
And
didn't
I'm
do
not
nothing.
trying to get a confession out of you.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I didn't commit no armed robbery, and y'all ain't got no fucking evidence saying I did. Let me go. All you did is find me sitting in my buddy's house because my fucking buddy's dog's going ape shit. I go outside, there are cops everywhere, and they spotlight me. They say, "Come here." I say, "What's up?" They search me. They ain't find
Hang on.
nothing. What's
Let
up?
me read this.
No,
Yes.
because I'm not gonna sign it.
Tell me what happened last night. Plain and simple. Your side of the story.
I'm not talking to you. I'm worried.
All right. This is
I
what I
told
don't
you this
understand.
was- I told you
I know,
this
but
was-
this is what I don't understand, Jeff. You were sitting there talking just like you were ready to sit here and tell me what happened last night, and then all of a sudden I read that to you, and you screw it, I ain't talking to you. I want a lawyer. I don't understand that. What changed just in the...
Because I told you what, I already told you what happened.
You didn't.
How didn't I?
You didn't tell me what happened last night.
How didn't I
But-
just tell you what?
But now you've handcuffed me, and I can't talk to you because you've asked for an
I'm a
attorney.
lawyer.
So, okay, that's fine.
Despite the physical discomfort, Jeff stays sharp. The police try to get personal to create a bond, but Jeff doesn't take the bait. He knows they're fishing for information, and he refuses to bite. Instead, he maintains control, steering the conversation away from anything that could incriminate him.
But I will tell you right now, you're still on a hold for a robbery.
I know. I don't know why. I need a fucking lawyer because obviously I didn't do nothing. And obviously you guys know I didn't do nothing because I've been arrested for the same bullshit before and you guys don't interview me this much. So wham bam, thank you for the coke, put me back in the cell.
We
That's
haven't
my
interviewed
home.
you yet.
That's my home.
All right.
Well, you haven't interviewed me yet.
Yeah.
I'm not being interviewed. I'm a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't interviewed you yet. Hang on.
What's that?
Just my phone. All right. I know we did this twice, but I got to do it again every time, okay? Okay. Go ahead and sign there. I'll take your gas off.
Look, I'm not signing nothing. I don't wanna
Okay,
sign.
you don't have to sign anything. You understand your rights, though, right? That's all I need, a verbal yes? Okay.
What's this coke gonna be here? Or is that just a fairy tale?
It's coming. He's getting there right now. He'll be here in about 2 minutes. Just watching the soda machine. What do you want to talk about?
Pay attention to the police's body language here. By leaning back, he's attempting to assert dominance to show that he's in control of the situation. But in reality, this move often betrays a lack of confidence. The police knows that Jeff isn't going to be easy to crack.
Well, I need to know what this DOC or PNP hold is. What's that about?
It's with your parole.
What does that mean?
Basically, they put a parole violation on you.
They put a violation on me? So I had this before? Or what?
No. I got you violated.
You did?
Yeah.
For what?
For armed robbery.
I ain't been charged with armed robbery.
Maybe.
Right?
Well, I'm charged with armed robbery.
Yeah.
And possession of a firearm.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought I got PFI on that.
You did. You know what PFI means, right?
Pending further investigation?
Basically what that means is, because there's no prosecutor on the weekends, I PFI you. Monday morning I call a prosecutor, and we write the case, and then we get a warrant for you for armed robbery. It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the soda can. It's a small gesture, but it's a psychological tool. The police's hope that by offering Jeff something he wants, they might soften him up. But Jeff, even in the midst of withdrawal, knows better. He's aware that every small act of kindness comes with strings attached. The polices are trying to humanize Jeff to make him feel like they're on his side. But Jeff doesn't need friends in this room. He needs leverage. And he knows that the only leverage he has is his silence.
This is bullshit.
I'm happy to help you out.
You can't help me, man.
Oh, I can't.
Can I have my butter, please?
Just finish your coat first.
I don't get why I don't.
Well, here's what the deal is. I have enough evidence
Like what?
of the armed robbery, okay? But, you know, if you're saying you didn't do it, you need to give me your side of the story.
I didn't do it.
Okay, well, give me your side of the story. You got, convince me. Because I got a lot of evidence. I got a lot of physical evidence.
Well, like what? Name.
Well, why should I tell you that? I mean, you haven't been helpful to me at all.
You don't. Because I don't believe that you got any evidence. Because I didn't do it, so there's no.
Well, here's it. I'll give you one piece of my evidence, okay?
Yeah.
One piece.
The police bring up a key piece of evidence, a gun found at the scene. But Jeff doesn't flinch. He knows they're bluffing, or at least he's willing to gamble that they are. This is the moment where most suspects would crack, but Jeff doubles down. He knows that without his confession, the police have nothing solid to pin on him.
The phone for 7-Eleven was taken by the suspect, whoever that was, okay? It was taken by the suspect and was thrown in the dumpster behind 7-Eleven, okay? We got DNA off that phone. Right? That's one piece of my evidence. I have a lot of other evidence, okay?
Like what?
There's only a couple pieces of evidence I'm missing.
Name them.
What's that?
Name them.
Well, why do I need to do that? You haven't helped me out at all. You give me a little bit, I give you a little bit. We go back and forth. I give you one of my pieces of evidence, and I give you a little something. All right? What time do you get over to Aaron's house?
No, anything I say here can and will be used against me.
Sure, but anything you say here, I can also tell your parole officer, and you help me out.
That doesn't mean dick.
You sure it does.
Well, you're arresting me for robbery tomorrow, so what the fuck does that do?
You help me out, I can help you out, sir.
You can't tell me that you can help me out. Because all you said is that you're charging me with some bogus-ass armed robbery bullshit.
Okay.
And I don't believe... there's no way. I didn't do it. There's no way.
How drunk were you? Were you drunk?
No, I was pretty sober.
So you're in your right mind. You remember everything about the night, right? So you couldn't have done something not remembering. You couldn't have gone and robbed the place and not remembered?
Fuck, no.
Okay, so you would remember if you robbed the place. Okay. What about
Is this all being recorded, huh? And written down?
I'm not writing anything down right now.
But they are.
I
Right?
don't think there's anybody watching it. The guy that brought me the coach writing reports. You asked me to bring you up here. I was done talking to you. If you want, why don't we just talk about the gun? Let's start there. Okay?
I don't fucking have a gun or own a gun.
Okay. I don't think you do. I know you don't own one. Okay. I didn't know where that gun came from.
I don't have... What the fuck are you talking about?
The gun you were sitting on.
I was sitting on?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Over at Aaron's house.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Because Aaron says it wasn't his.
This interrogation is a textbook example of how to outsmart the system. It's not about being smarter than the police is. It's about knowing your rights and using them to your advantage.
But Aaron says it wasn't his.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, you give me a little, I'll give you a little. Alright? I got a lot more I can tell you about the whole thing. But you got to help me out, too. So I'm willing to go to the prosecutor, I'm willing to go to the parole officer and say, this guy's a good guy, he helped me out. He didn't do anything.
After hours of relentless questioning, the detectives were left with nothing but frustration. Jeff Pearson, an ordinary man facing extraordinary pressure, had not only outlasted their tactics, but had also outmaneuvered them at every turn. Despite their experience, their psychological strategies, and their attempts to intimidate, they were no match for someone who understood his rights and wielded them like a shield. Jeff walked back to his cell with his head held high. Knowing he had done what few could, he had beaten the system at its own game.
Every little stupid thing that you've asked me, dude, is going to be in the discovery.
I'm not even going to do discovery.
The prosecutor is.
Okay. you halfway know the system, how things work, you halfway don't. Am I right?
I half-ass know
Yeah.
that the only reason I came up here is to get a fucking coat.
Okay.
And I got it. But now I want a Butterfinger.
But that's not going to happen for a while.
What, the Butterfinger?
Yeah.
Why not? I need to go to the hospital. I'm coughing up blood.
Jeff Pearson wasn't just another suspect caught in the web of the justice system. He was a man who had studied the rules and knew how to navigate the complexities of the law. On that day, he didn't just escape conviction. He delivered a masterclass in the power of silence and the importance of knowing your rights. In a world where many crumble under the weight of interrogation, Jeff stood firm, proving that knowledge is indeed power. Jeff's life took a new direction. He got clean, leaving his heroin addiction behind, and started focusing on music, another passion he'd rediscovered after his ordeal. His channel became more than just a repository of legal advice. It turned into a chronicle of his journey to rebuild his life. Through updates and Jeff shared his struggles and successes, offering a message of hope to anyone battling their own demons.